One of our own, and the reason that we've been successful is because we have great assistant coaches that do a great job, not just coaching, but they're great mentors of our young men and great leaders, and all of them are that way. And we're very fortunate to have one right here that we're fixing to turn the reins over to. And Gaylan's been an offensive line coach for me for the last 5 years. Been at Randall for a total of 15 years, and he's bleeding black and silver, and we're very excited to have Gaylan Selman as our new football coach at Randall High School. Thank you.
Well, let's start out just saying how humble that I am through this whole process and just all the support that I've gotten from, Canyon ISD and all the administration, Mr. Felucci, Mr. Kimbrough, and Randall administration, Mr. Williams and Jennifer Cornwell, and just the whole, just that support from the whole Randall faculty and just everything there. It's been unbelievable, really humbling. I know for whatever reason that God has put me in a spot to lead a program that's well established, and that's tribute to Coach Wood and his leadership. And we have a lot of hard working, dedicated young men, and I look forward to leading them into battle, so to say. And anyway, thank you, Coach Wood, for your leadership. And I know him being his continued leadership there with here being the athletic director, that's going to be invaluable to me, and that's comforting to me. And, so many people to thank, but why I'm just talking before I've got to thank my family, my beautiful girls. I've got my wife Jackie and Lauren and Lacey and Langston and Lisa. They're just, they're my biggest supporters, along with my mom and dad. I'm 46 years old. My parents haven't missed many football games in 46 years. So just know I love y'all and thank you for your support. And just the Raider Nation, all I can promise you is all I got. This is exactly what we asked of the kids. Is we asked them to all they got, and that's all I can promise is all I got. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this conference over so I can get to work. But anyway, so have at it.
When you first found out that this job was going to be open, when Coach Wood was going to be the AD, how much was this an opportunity you really wanted to go for? Just say, that's a job I'd really like to have, head coach of Randall football.
Yeah, well, you just said it. It's coaching Randall football. I mean, if you're in this area and you want to be a coach, I mean, to me, Randall football is the place to be. It's a great school, great faculty, great leadership, and the kids are just, they're top notch. And I don't know why anybody would not want to have this job.
I already mentioned that you're a Powder grad. How big is it for you to stay in the Texas Panhandle and now lead a team in the Texas Panhandle?
Well, it's cool just to have being from here, just the support that you have from family to friends and all the guys that you played football with in high school, and to have their support. And it's neat. I mean, it's again just a neat experience, neat feeling.
Any changes X and O's wise?
Well, I guess with any change in leadership, there'll be some changes, but won't be too drastic.
What does it mean for you that the school you're at right now has a faith in you to name you this job?
Oh, that's not having all those unknowns, I think, is big. You've taken jobs, assistant coaches, and you really, there's just so many unknowns. Being able to take this job, you feel you're comfortable because you know the kids, and the kids know you, the administrators know you, the faculty knows you. Like I said, I've been shown nothing but support through all that, and, you know, I appreciate all that, and so to be here and then to be able to just, like I said, just blessed enough to be able to take over this job is, it's an awesome feeling.
How big is it for the kids, obviously, having a familiar face step into this role?
Well, I think that's big. I mean, we've got, you know, Coach Wood has established a really good, solid program, and you know, we'll roll right on. You know, our kids, all they know is work. I mean, that's what they know, and they know they're going to work every day, and you know, that won't change. You know, tomorrow, I mean, I have a new title, but I'm Coach Selman, and they know we're going to work. Tomorrow we're going to work, and so I think that helps them a little, because I mean, same with them. There's not too many unknowns for them either. So I think it's comforting to some, the most, I hope.
How big of an advantage is it to come into a program that has built such a great tradition under Coach Wood?
Well, like I said, the advantage is I know the system, and I know how the kids work, and you know, I know their strengths and weaknesses. I'm not going to have to go through a period of trying to know, okay, what's this kid's weakness, what's his strength, you know, what about the program doesn't work, what about it does work. I mean, so that's the biggest advantage right there, is I don't have to, there will be a lot of second guessing on things, so.
How comfortable are you in a suit and tie?
It's miserable.
Boston, you can wear one, so that's.
I want up to family.
Gaylan, you start right away? Does it start right away? Is it process? Are you taking over tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, there's no one else right now, so yeah, we'll be at it tomorrow.
As successful as the program has been the last couple of years, being one of the state quarterfinals, how much responsibility do you feel as a sort of caretaker for having been in it before, and now you're the guy who's ultimately everyone's going to answer to, you know?
Well, I don't know about caretaker, but as far as, you know, exactly what you're asking, I'm
yeah, it's a big responsibility. This job, obviously, you know, it's going to be, you know.
But yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, if you're asking me, if the pressure to, you know, to match that, I mean, our pressure is not necessarily, you know, to win games. I mean, I know ultimately that with this job, you're going to be ultimately judged by wins and losses, and I know that. But, you know, our kids, when they leave this program, you know, they're going to be tested. They're tested every day. And when they leave, you know, they will know exactly what hard work does for them. They'll know to be disciplined. They're going to be accountable. You know, they're going to be good parents. They're going to be good students in college. They're going to, you know, because they've been through the test. In other words, they've had those questions have already been answered. They know that they can do all that stuff, and that's what I've got to continue more than anything.
You already said a moment like this is humbling, so I'm sure in a reflective mode. Who inspired you? Who are coaches that the reason you wanted to become a coach?
Well, I've been fortunate, you know, through my whole career, you know, from my junior high coaches to, you know, Coach James and PD, and, you know, it's just a great experience, you know, and I just, you know, love the game. And then, of course, once you get out of college and get into actually the profession, you know, I was fortunate enough to work with Coach Cornelius, who was invaluable. I was young, and he took me under his wing, and then with, you know, Coach Mike Lozano, just an awesome man, and Coach Wood. I mean, I'm very fortunate, and so they're huge influences on me. Not every one of them.
So how are we going to beat Alita this fall?
Thank 4 years. Next question.
We're going to have 7 days between games next week.
If you guys don't mind, they're going to go live right here. If you'll let him get this one.